China lays claim over Manila's Chinatown, apparently not content with its claim over the disputed territory in the South China Sea.
The Chinese government today announced it was laying claim over the oldest Chinatown in the world in Manila. Seryoso?
Binondo, Philippines, Manila's Chinatown, located in and around the Binondo district, was established in the late 1500s.
It was built by the Spaniards as a settlement for Catholic Chinese.
It was positioned across the Pasig River so that the colonial rulers could keep a close eye on their migrant subjects.
To this day, it continues to be a center of commerce and trade in Manila, where all types of businesses are run by Filipinos of Chinese ancestry.
Almost a quarter of the Philippines' 100 million population are of Chinese descent, and China is demanding loyalty from them.
The administration of Philippine President Noynoy Aquino immediately protested the Chinese announcement, saying,
China cannot just kidnap 25% of our population.
What are they planning to do? Build a wall around Binondo and make our Chinatown their overseas seat of government?
My thoughts on this article? It's a bit far-fetched.
I honestly think na murag it's wrong jud because this Chinatown is a part of our history man jud.
It's a bit far-fetched knowing that such news came out, and it's a bit illogical to note.
I think it lacks some sense.
I think it's pretty dumb since they're laying claim over some territory that they already own.
For me, it's really wrong. Kay it's part of our country, manjud, and they're claiming it like what they did in the South China Sea.
Really crazy article.
I think it's part of the Philippines, no good, and it's Filipino property. Good. So China can't just claim what we have.
This just happened recently, eh?
We're not sure about the sources yet, so we can't confirm if it's true. So I'm like doubtful and not mad or anything yet. But if it's true, then it's like pretty outrageous that they're gonna do something like this.
So what if we tell you that news is actually fake?
Call it, man.
What if we tell you that news was fake? So what are your thoughts about that?
Frank.
The fuck?
You were the ones that made this.
Yes.
I was 40% convinced and 60% adamant.
It's
Okay.
It seemed na daghan og siya og kanang mga questionable. Saan yung giklaim? Mga yuta, ang tao, ang kuan, ang halin.
Superficially, the look of it, because it has all the Rappler interface, and we know that the Rappler is a legitimate news site.
Kani siya. Makailad yun usahay. Dili ka tigbasa og articles, and dili ka ma-influence ba just because it's published online.
makakuha siya, makasapot because, you know, naturally, yeah.
I wasn't convinced at all because I actually read November 15. I read sa Rappler pag November 15, but this did not come out. But I don't know if maybe, but you said it was fake news.
A few sentences onwards, you get the feel that even the title itself, I mean, it's pretty much absurd already.
Pinaka-convincing is the way it used like the Rappler format and getting our pictures.
Some people aren't exposed to these kinds of media. So they're not very much aware of how articles are written.
Because if you try to put it in a way, it's really questionable. Not a bit, it's really questionable as to the sense of what really is in the news.
Make sure it's verified na it's from the real source. Then if you don't believe it, try to compare it to other sources. Try to see if it matches or not.
Not just news, but also reading approved sources of information.
I personally, akong tanawon ng other sources if they see the same thing, or if it's only that one source jud, it's like, in my mind, fake na jud siya.
Like for you need to find a way to validate your sources. Just don't follow what the trend is right now. Actually see what's bigger picture right there.
Personally, ako makabantay ko the structure, how it lacks some details. So, mo to siya na ang topic kay mo jump from one thing to another.
If you make something like this, then obviously you have a hidden agenda or a motive that you're trying to promote.
Remember, diba, the way at arriving at the truth is through dialogue. But how can we dialogue if the basis of our dialogue is trash? I mean, how can we arrive at the truth?